Hey. Okay, the hoist has been up for about a month now. Did a couple mods to it. Made a little rack to hang the ramps up. So you just take these off, then put them on the hooks. Just a 2x4 on the flat and then a 2x4 on the end. And it just hooks in. So I painted the cross beams, the ramps, and the covers blue. This tank and motor was sitting off on the side here. So I put it around on the front as far as I could. I just took a 2x6 that was shaved down and cut a little bit so it fit inside the bracket, bolted it in, put a little dado on the front, used the same 2x6 and made a hanger and hung it on so it stays off the side and on the front. Had to bend the handle so it would miss the tank when it's going up and down. And I put these little markers on to mark where the stops are on the ladders. I do have a floor drain and the floor is quite sloped. So I had to put some shims to keep the poles vertical. Once I got that done, it's been really good. They did move a little bit, so I put some of that drawer or cupboard liner rubber on the bottom, and then they don't slide around. I don't want to drill into the floor as there's in slab heating. Made a number of attachments to lift the cars. I do like to have the car on there and be able to take the wheels off. Hey. Okay, I got the vet up on the hoist, and what I want to do is take off all four wheels. There are bridge jacks available for these 4-post hoists, but the bridge jacks are almost as much money as the hoist itself. So I decided I'd try and make a bridge jack. The parts store had a 12-ton air jack for 69 bucks. Okay, so what I came up with was this guy. I first drew out a plan, and then after making a template that sits in the hoist's runway channels, I traced this onto two 2x12s. I cut the pieces out using a radial arm and a bandsaw. I then glued and screwed, laminating 4 2x4s together, making the base for the 12-ton air jack to sit on. Glue and screwing the side pieces to the laminated base. Reinforcing the base to the sides with glue and screws, and from the bottom up with 4-inch lag bolts. Reinforcing the sides with 3/4 plywood. Gluing and screwing the 3 pieces of solid wood strapping, reinforcing the 2x12 middle section of the bridge air jack sliding support. Final check for fit and alignment, and the air bottle jack fits perfectly. Okay, so this guy fits in the grooves here, and you can slide it back and forth. So then I'll take the air bottle jack, put it in here. Okay, and then we'll slide her underneath. Okay, so with it hoisted up, we'll take this and line it up under the main cross beam. This guy. Okay, so then I'm going to take a piece of wood that's kind of notched out, and then I take this piece and I stick it in between the air jack and the cross member. Line it up. Take this, hook it to my air hose. Okay, then I take this little jack pad, take an axle stand. These fit inside like so, but with the car being so low, we don't need it. This guy fits on here and goes underneath. And this guy's made to fit in here. And then this slides into place. There is a designated spot on the bottom of the car here where you are supposed to jack from. Okay, we'll do the same on the other side, and then we can let it down. So then I'll slide the bridge jack to the back of the car and lift up the rear wheels. Okay, and for the back cross member, we'll take off this little leaf, little notch in there for the jack, and that will fit in there nicely. Okay, with the back wheels up, we'll take a jack pad, an axle stand, and a pad for the bottom. Throw down a pad, the axle stand, and then there's a little jack pad that fits under the frame right there. So we'll do the other side. Okay, looks pretty good. We can lower her down. Okay, with the wheels up in the air, we can take the wheels off. Okay, so we got all the four wheels off. What I like about this method is you jack it up, you put it on the jack stands before you take the wheel off. This is so much safer than if you jack it up, take the wheel off, and then lower it onto the jack stands. Because you don't want your baby coming down while on the hoist. So now I can easily do some work on the vet, like do some polishing of the chrome mufflers, some of the undercarriage. We can touch up the calipers, clean out the wheel wells good, front caliper, a little touch up. Nice and easy to get under and do an oil change. And I did buy a air conditioning serpentine belt, which goes right there. Really difficult to get that from the top. So slap that in on the bottom. And now she should be good to go. Thanks for watching.